welcome to the Mama Nevin Knits YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and I am Mama Nevin here and on Instagram. And today, as you can tell from my background, my husband and I are camping. So I just thought I'd do, this is Saturday. Normally I don't record till Sunday, but wanted to make sure that I had plenty of time to talk about all the things I want to talk about before I have to do editing and things like that. So where was I in my spiel? My name is Joan, and I have a Gmail address, which is mommanevin@gmail.com. And so we're out here at Prado Campground, and it's very sunny, as you can tell. I'm trying to get this recording in really quickly because yesterday we had so much wind here that it was like shaking the camper. And from what I hear, that's going to happen again today. So I wanted to get some done before that happens. Anyway, so I did get one thing completed, and that, I know you can't see it, I'll have to put in a picture, but that is my tablecloth. I did get that done so that we could use it for camping. So yay, that's one thing I got done. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear all the noise in the background. There are people, out enjoying the weather. It's around 70 degrees today. This is my second time trying this, so I don't remember what I've told you already. So if I've told you something, just ignore it. But Prado is a fun little place to camp. They have a lot of things to do here. So a lot of people camp. There is a party going on not far from me, so you may hear some of the music in the background. But anyway, so this is Jessica's blanket, the Battenberg, and the ones that are marked are the squares that I added this week. And I'm still in the process of attempting to square it up so it's more like this. So that's just going to be a little bit of a process, and it'll give me something to do. So I want to hold this back as far as I can. Let me see if I can get it straight for you to see. Not doing so well with that, but whatever. Here you go. So this is the blanket, and it's getting to be almost maybe lap size now, or baby blanket size. So it's going to be a long-term project. I'm doing as much as I can on it. Hi, Pirate. Pirate has been very busy today. He found a gopher earlier, so he's filthy. So we're going to have to get him in the, luckily our camper, even though it's tiny, it has a little bathtub in it. So we're probably going to have to at least rinse him off. So I did bring this project with me, my stained glass blanket. It's getting kind of big. But it's so enjoyable that, I wanted to bring it with me. So I didn't bring like the frog and things like that with me. I just brought mainly those two blankets just for show and tell because they are still small. But then I brought 5 pair of socks to work on. So anyway, let's get to the sock parade, shall we? All right, so first up is my, gosh, I can't think of the names of anything today. This is my Goth Kitty socks. Now, this was the second one that I started. I think last week I may have had like one color done, or maybe not even that. I'm trying to find the completed sock. I apologize. But here's the completed sock. And so here's the second sock. And so I have one more color to do, and then I can start the heel. So this one's moving right along. Well, that's cool. Then the Fireside Friends. And I had some difficulty getting myself to work on this sock because I had it on 10-inch circulars, just to try them, because the 10-inch circulars, the ones that I have, one of the needles is longer than the other a little bit, and I wanted to try it, and it works really well. However, this sock is mostly purling, so doing that much purling on a 10-inch circular was a little bit challenging. So I ordered some more needles that were the same size as the 10-inch circulars, and I moved them over to be magic loop, and it is moving much quicker. I would say that I am like almost halfway down the foot. So I've gotten the last time I had just a little bit of the heel done, but I've gotten the heel done and we're heading down the foot. So the next pair, I know I told you I had a lot. I brought a lot with me. And you know, I don't know about you, but whenever I take stuff camping or whatever, I never get as much done as I think I'm going to. So let me find the extra needle here. This is a pair of socks. My husband told me right before we left to go camping, he was telling me that one of his pairs of socks that I made him is starting to get a hole in the heel. And I have tried darning his socks in the past, and the darning, he's really tough on the heel. So I don't know what I may put some extra yarn with this in the heel to kind of give it a little bit more durability. But this is as far as I've gotten. I've just started these, and so I'm hoping by the time we go home to have maybe have 2 colors done, so that I'll have the cuff done. So, and then we'll go from there. This is the I think it's Rustic Cabin is the name. So it's the Rustic Cabin color by Felici. So that's where these are. Not very far so far, but you know, we'll get there, right? Yes, of course we will. Alrighty. So my next pair, and I have not worked on these in a while, but I wanted to work on them. And this is in a Christmas bag because I want to start working on my Christmas socks, because I love Christmas socks and I want to work on them. So this is some yarn, and this is along the lines of me, oops, my needle got pulled out, so I'm gonna have to put that back in. This is some of my precious yarn that I was saving, and I started these and I just never worked on them again because I got, you know, other shiny things came by and got my attention. So this is a yarn that I bought from where is it? Hang on, sorry. The Cozy Knitter, and this is a set that I bought several years ago. So I'm finally, I just really, I love them. I know you can't see it, but it's got golden sparkle in it, and the colors are beautiful, and I'm trying to find the name. Oh, it's called Holly Jolly. So anyway, that's where these are. So I'm going to get back to those and hopefully get at least 1 color done on those so we can show a little progress. And I may do a quick update again when I get home to show you how far I got after the show was over. Okay, I just have one more thing with me. One more sock. And this is the Advent sock last year from Kirby Werby, and I didn't do very well on keeping up, as you can tell, because this is all I got done, and this is 1 sock. So, but this is the Kirby Werby Advent last year, and the theme was friends. So there were different, each color had a different, let's see, a different saying from friends, or you know what, come on, read my mind here. You know, a different context from friends. So it's, and I just love Kirby Werby yarn. I think she's amazing. And so anyway, this is my Kirby Werby socks, and I'll be working on that. So that's all I have right now for my projects. And what I am going to do is take you, I'm going to turn you around very slowly. So if you get motion sick, please turn away, because I am going to move the camera a little bit and show you a little bit of our campsite and where we are. This is a lot more, a lot nicer. Normally we do what I call dirt camping. As you can tell, there's a lot of grass here. And Pirate has found himself a little gopher friend. So that has been interesting to try and keep him out of the gopher hole. Anyway, I will get back with you tomorrow after I get home. My little Scottish travelers should be on the way back. They're leaving at 2 a.m. our time to come back home. And I just hope my son remembers how to drive on the right side of the road now. Anyway, I will catch you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hi, we made it back from our camping trip. And this is my favorite part of a camping trip, when we come home and everything is all put away and there's no more work to be done, because camping sometimes can be a lot of work. But anyway, it was a great time. Pirate had a great time. He didn't like the wind at first because it was shaking the camper a little bit. But my husband started walking him around and he got the call of the wild. And so he was wanting to explore quite a bit. And, you know, when he saw the gopher, that was so hilarious, because he was like a lion stalking his prey. And he went over and started digging up the gopher hole. And we did a lot of years of Cub Scouts with our boys. And so we like to follow the leave no trace. And so my husband had to go get his shovel and fill in the hole so that nobody else would fall over it. Our little travelers are on their way home right this moment, so I'm excited about that. They, last time I looked, they were going over Yellowstone, so that's pretty exciting. I'm so happy for them. They've had such a wonderful time, and they have so many pictures to show. So the only other thing I have to tell you about is Chips came over while we were gone. My son came over and kind of ran her around a little bit without Pirate here to annoy her. And so, but apparently she wasn't happy that my husband and I weren't here. So she was looking for Grandma and Grandpa. I worked on my project some after I did my recording, and I know the recording was really haphazard, as this one is, because I didn't do notes or anything, because, you know, I was camping, I was on vacation. So I know that there were a lot of things that, like, I didn't give you needle sizes and things like that. So next week I will do all of that. Anyway, it's thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I will have more of Becca's skirts to show. The fashion show continues. And she has taken pictures of her skirts for years and years and years. So I may start dropping one in every now and again of her previous skirts, because she has a lot. So anyway, bye.